put yourself in a position to free your family going into 2019. You better watch this video to the end, okay? You better watch this video to the end because I got a whole lot of nuggets in and around up through these parts for you, okay? Watch it till the end. Ladies and gentlemen, sit down, grab you a cup of water, cup of cocoa, cup of tea, cup of coffee, whatever it is that you need to grab, because we're about to have a little bit of a chit chat. Drinking some great value water, okay, through a straw, okay, a bottle of great value water through a straw, honey. But anyway, I decided for the rest of the month of December, I'm probably not going to be putting up your typical videos, the videos that you guys are used to seeing. Reason being is because I am going through a little bit of a transition. I'm going to try to edit this video as little as possible. This is going to be a raw and uncut type of video. You might see a little bit of a little bit of transition in between here, depending on if I'm looking real stupid or if I get to spitting in things. I don't really want y'all to be like, dang, thick chick, you could have edited that out. But anyway, like I said, for the rest of the month of December, I'm going to be doing kind of these chitty chatty type of videos. I'm also going to be posting a lot of work at home related videos and just ways for people to become financially free and, fix some credit and all this type of stuff, okay? So like I said, sit down, grab your cup of water, whatever it is that you need to grab. We're just about to sit here and we're going to chit chat like the good girlfriends and good guy friends that we are. I don't want to leave my fellows out because sometimes I be having the men in the comments like, hold on, okay, you do got a couple of dudes, a few dudes that do watch your crazy tail, okay? So shout out to you guys as well. But I wanted to pop on here. I shared this with my fam bam over there on the Facebooks. And also, if you're not following me on Facebook, you should definitely go and follow me on Facebook. The link to my Facebook page will be in the description box down below. Make sure that you click on it, though. A lot of you guys type it in, and it takes you to my fan page. You have to click the link to get my personal page. I don't really be over there on my fan page a whole lot, so you guys should definitely click the link, okay? Click it and it'll take you to my personal page. Also, make sure you join the Work at Home Lounge on Facebook as well. You guys, I am so humbled and I am so thankful that a lot of you guys out there are landing side hustles, work at home jobs. I know a lot of you guys who have been trying to get out of situations working with companies that are just, they just not paying you what you're worth. You're spending too much time at work instead of spending time with your family. And a lot of you guys have landed some really good gigs, some really good work at home gigs. That way you can spend more time at home with your family. Even though you are working, you're still able to be home with your family and enjoying the things that matter to you the most. So shout out to you guys out there that have landed work at home jobs, and shout out to those of you who will land work at home jobs. It's all in the mindset. It's all in family. I will tell you this. I tell folks all the time, they're like, thick chick, look, I have applied to so many work at home jobs and I have been, turned down, rejected. I don't get contacted back. Let me just tell you this. If I would have stopped, okay, if I would have stopped because of all the rejection letters that I got, if I would have stopped because of all of the non-responses that I would have got, I would not be in the position that I am in right now. It took me years, okay, years. Sometimes it takes perseverance. Sometimes you just got to push forward. And like I said, your time will come. But let me tell y'all this. A lot of times people, they want to apply for jobs, but they say to themselves, I'm not really sure if I need to even waste my time doing this because I didn't get no response the last time that I applied. I didn't get no response from the last company that I applied to, but I can almost always guarantee you that I will always give the same response. You never know. This might be the very time that you decide not to apply. And this is the time that you actually get a response, okay? There are some people who have applied to companies 2 or 3 times. And guess what? That 4th time, they actually got an offer for employment. You guys, do not sleep, okay? Do not be one of those people that just easily give up on things. I used to be one of those people. But like I said, if I would have stopped over 10 years, family. Ooh, I remember back in when I first started working in the early 2000s, okay, family? I done went through all of the scams, okay? The freaking stuffing envelope scams, the wanting to get people to ship stuff to your house. I done fell for all of those scams where they ship stuff to your house and, you got to ship it to somebody else. Thank God I didn't go through with that. But there are so many scams out there. I am one of those people who I try my damnedest to make sure that everything that I'm sharing with you guys is 100% legitimate, is 100% researched, okay? If you guys are looking for any type of work at home job, side hustle, look, definitely check out my website. And also, I call people on the phone sometimes, depending on, how much free time that I have. And because I do work myself, I do have businesses that I do run myself. So, of course, I can't just be spending hours and hours on the phone talking to people. However, sometimes I do have a little bit of downtime, and I talk to people on the phone just to give them some tips and different things like that on ways that they can, try to spruce up their maybe resume or something and land a work at home job. But I will tell you guys this, there really is no secrets to this stuff. Oftentimes it's just the luck of the draw, okay? Oftentimes it's just the luck of the draw, and all you have to do is sell yourself to these companies, and 9 times out of 10 you will be offered the position whether you have experience or not. That's why I always tell people, look, there are a lot of you guys out there who want to apply for some of these positions, and the main thing that you say to yourself is, I don't really have no experience in this, I ain't got no experience in that. Let me just tell you, there are plenty of companies that I have worked for from home that I ain't have not a lick of experience in what they were looking for. But guess what? I sold myself and I told them, look, I'm a fast learner, okay? I'm a fast learner. I'm always punctual. I'm here to work for you, okay? Period, point blank, exclamation point. If you just put me in the position, you put me in the right place to learn this information, I am a very fast learner, and I can be a great asset to your company. Sometimes you just got to sell yourself. You ain't got to have a lick of experience. Even if it says that you need to have a bachelor's degree or you need to have a this type of degree, family. Let me tell y'all, okay? A lot of these things will say bachelor's degree or associate's degree preferred, okay? That means they prefer you to have one. Doesn't mean that you have to have one, okay? So do not sell yourself short when you are applying for these jobs. Just keep applying. Keep applying, because I can guarantee you, a lot of people will tell you, if I would have stopped, I wouldn't have landed the job that I have. So persevere, push forward, keep applying, okay? Now let's talk about credit scores. You guys, I have a few tips. I'm also going to be posting some credit score or some credit related videos for the month of December as well. Like I said, I don't really have any elaborate stuff. I do have some really awesome things that I do have planned for January, family. I'm super excited about the new year. I'm super excited about what God is doing in my life. And I just want to be a helper of his people. So I'm really excited for 2019, but I'm also looking forward to doing some fun things for myself and for my YouTube channel as well. But as far as credit is concerned, family, my credit score jumped. Ooh, I don't even remember. I don't remember. It had to be, it was over 20 points. It was over 20 points in a month's time. And the only thing that I started doing different, this is a tip that I can give you guys. A lot of people look at credit cards as being bills. I no longer look at credit cards as being bills. Reason being is because I no longer use credit cards for things that aren't important, okay? I only strictly use my credit cards now to pay my bills. I know a lot of you guys are like, oh, look, let me tell you. The reason why you should start using your credit cards to pay your bills is because your bills are things that you're going to pay anyway, okay? You have that money set aside in your checking account or your savings account to pay your bills. And when that money is pulled out of your checking or your savings account, what happens? It's just money that's gone. None of that is being reported to the credit bureaus, okay? None of that is being reported to the credit bureaus. So instead of just pulling that money out of your checking or your savings account, use your credit cards to pay those bills and take the money from your checking or your savings account, and in turn pay that credit card off in full, okay? In full every single month, okay? So say for instance you charge, I'm just gonna say $1,000 in bills. This is just me throwing a number out there, okay? You pay your $1,000 worth of bills with your credit cards. At the end of the month, before that bill is due, you pay that entire, because you were going to pay these bills anyway, okay? You were going to pay these bills anyway. That same money that you were going to use to pay those bills out of your checking or your savings account that wasn't going to be reported to the credit bureau, you use your credit card to pay those bills, and in turn, at the end of the month, before the billing cycle is over, you pay that $1,000 on that credit card. Do not leave a balance on that credit card. Namely, another thing that I think really helped me is that, just say, for instance, I had $1,000 balance on my credit card. What I would do is I would pay it twice. Okay, I wouldn't pay $1,000 twice. I would do 2 payments instead of one big payment. So I would pay $500. just say my bill is due on the 15th. I would pay $500 on the 7th, and then I would pay the other $500 before the bill is due on the 15th or whatever. Okay, so I would always pay 2 times. So I would pay $500 and $500 instead of paying one big lump sum of the $1,000, and that will help boost your credit score like it's nobody's business. Also, a lot of you guys don't know this. A lot of you guys are paying your rent on time. There's a way that you can actually pay your rent and it be reported to the credit bureaus. We're doing this stuff anyway. I'll put some of that information in the description box down below, and a website that you guys can go over to, and you can check out and read a little bit of information on it and see how you can actually pay your rent, and all of this stuff is reported to the credit bureaus that you're actually paying your bills on time, family. It's time to, credit is power, you guys. Credit is power. If you have bad credit, people aren't going to look at you twice, okay? They're not even going to, I'm like, what? They're not even going to freaking blink if you have bad credit. And I'm one of those people who has some family. My credit score was in the freaking low freaking 5s and high 4s, girl. It was bad, okay? It was extremely bad. My credit score is like a couple of points now. Not that I'm bragging. This is me telling you this because I have been, this is stuff that I have been working on over this past year. I haven't just been around here just laying up in the bed and things. I've been working. Like I said, when I tell y'all, I've been trying to get my life together. I have been trying to get my life together. My credit score is a few points away from being 800, you guys. A few points away from being 800. When I say a few points, I don't mean 50 or 60. I mean like 10, okay? 10 points away from being 800. But that didn't come overnight. That came from me being aware of what I was doing wrong and making sure to correct those things. I had some really high balances on some of these credit cards, families, buying things that I knew that were not priorities, spending money on things that were not priorities, and definitely not paying off these bills in full. I was paying more than the minimum, okay? That I will say, I was paying more than the minimum. However, there was often times where I would pay a certain amount. Just say, for instance, my minimum balance due is like $50. I would pay $100, but then I would turn around and buy something else. And really, it was being counterproductive, and it wasn't helping me to better my credit score. So I had to think about what I was doing. I had to do some research, which is one of the reasons why I love helping people when it comes to, like I said, making money to be able to pay off some of this debt, and also helping people who don't know some of these things that are easily researchable. But I know there are some people out there who don't really have the time, who don't really have the energy, and some people who, just be honest, are just plain lazy and don't want to go out there and research the information to find this stuff on their own. But because let me tell you, everything that you want to know about fixing your credit, you can find this stuff online, period. Okay, but I know it does take a little bit of digging, and it does take some work, and it's not going to happen overnight, okay? It's definitely not going to happen overnight. However, there are ways that you can boost your credit score 20, 30, sometimes 50 points in a 30-day period if you do the right things. And definitely do what I just said. Pay if you have a credit card and you don't even have any type of balance on. There are a lot of you guys that are just absolutely afraid of credit cards. If you are a person out there and you have credit cards, pay your bills with these credit cards and pay them off in full at the end of the month. And in turn, that money is revolving. This is money that you can use over and over again. Once you pull this money out of your checking account, once you pull this money out of your savings account, it's gone, okay? You have to work and you have to put that money back in there. However, yes, you're paying this credit card bill with money in your savings account. However, the money that you're paying the credit card bill with, this money on this credit card, you're going to be able to use that money again and again and again and again and again, okay? You have to think, you have to be smart about a lot of these things that we're doing as far as our credit and our finances are concerned. Like I said, family, I'm trying to get my life all the way together in 2020, the rest of this fourth quarter of 2018, and also going into 2019, family. As far also the travel business, you guys, oh my God, family. I mean, God is so good, and he always does things in his perfect timing. When I got sick, one of the things that I said, Lord, if you bring me out of this, I'm never going to take my life for granted ever again. Like I said, I used to be one of those people, and I make no, I don't try to sugarcoat this. I don't try to hide it. I used to be one of those people who didn't care whether I lived or died. I did not care, because that's how depressed I was. That's how much of a dark place that I was in, that I didn't care whether or not I lived or died. I just absolutely did not care. But once I went through what I felt like was a life-changing situation, a life-altering situation, a situation that put me in a position to see that life is precious, I said, if you let me live, Father God, if you let me live, I will never take my life for granted ever again. It was days when I was sick, family, and I could barely walk, okay? It was days that I was sick that I said, Lord, I just want to be able to go to the store. I just want to be able to literally just go to the store and walk around the store without feeling like I am going to die. And when I got better, I said, Lord, I will never, ever in my life take my life for granted ever again. And I was introduced to the travel business a little over a year ago, you guys. When I was introduced to it, I was like, I don't really think this is something that I'm really interested in. I don't think this is anything that I'm going to be successful in. So I sat on the opportunity over a year ago. Over a year ago, the opportunity was presented to me, but I was like, you know what? I really don't think this is something I'm going to be interested in. However, 6 months ago, I woke up one day and I said, you know what? It's time. Okay, it's time. You said that you want to see the world. You want to do things. I got to take a sip of my water, girl. I'm getting a little in my throat. Okay, in my throat. I said you want to do things. You said that you wanted to, spend more time with your mother. It only makes sense for you to join in on this opportunity and not only be able to save on trips, you will be able to earn money on trips that you're going to be taking anyway. So it only makes sense for you to become a travel agent. Girl, I started, like I said, I joined in on this opportunity over 6 months ago, or a little over 6 months ago. And baby, family, I don't know how long you guys have been following me, but one thing that I do not do, I'm not a salesperson. I'm not going to sell you any bullcrap. I'm not going to sell you anything that I wouldn't do myself. What I will honestly say, if you are a person out there and you're looking for a way to make some legitimate money by traveling with your family, okay? Traveling, you ain't even got to travel with your family, okay? If you decide you want to go by yourself, okay? If you have a legitimate passion for wanting to travel more, see the world. I'm not just talking about the next city, okay? I'm talking about the world. You need to become a home-based travel agent, family. It's $179 one time. Family, just think about what you waste $179 on. Think about what you waste $179 on a month, okay? And this is a one-time fee. We had this conversation on Facebook yesterday. Was it yesterday or the day before? I think it was yesterday or the day before yesterday. Where I basically asked people, what do you waste $40 a week on that is not a priority or a necessity? And one of the number one things that people said was food. Ordering stuff online. I'm guilty of that. Ordering stuff online. I'm addicted to Amazon. I'm addicted to QVC. QVC, I tell people all the time, them folks ain't never some scammers, okay? Do not watch them people in the middle of the night because they can sell ice to Eskimo, okay? Water to a whale, okay? Those people, I don't know what type of credentials that you have to be a one of those salespeople on QVC, but baby, they can sell, like I said, ice to Eskimo. But anyway, what do you waste $40 a week on? Most people say food. Family, did you know that you can have a whole legitimate home-based travel business, book travel for people? You can make, family, the earning potential is absolutely unlimited. Family, let me just, baby, there's only so much information that I can tell people, but I get so passionate when I talk about the travel business because I know things now that I did not know before becoming a travel agent. And the money, family, the money is just, family. I mean, you guys should really, if you're interested, send me an email. My email will be, I'll put it here, and I'll also put it down in the description box down below. If you have a true desire to travel more, save on those travels and earn on these trips, you need to become a home-based travel agent. $179 one time, $39.95 a month. Family, go out there and see the world with your family. Not only go out there and see the world with your family, but make money by booking trips. This is something that you don't have to sell. I'm not a salesperson either, but travel is one of those things that you do not have to sell to anyone. All you have to do is just travel, okay? Travel, and people are going to wonder, girl, what is you doing? How's you going here? How's you going there? Baby, I'm a travel agent. Period, point blank, exclamation points. You guys, I'm talking about all different types of places. Disney. There are a lot of people out there who are, or a lot of people that I am personally business partners with who've never been to Disney. People who are taking their children to Disney World, things that they've never done before, but they're now able to do because they're travel agents. And like I said, there's so much more that I wish I could tell you guys, but there's a lot of things that I can't tell you. Just trust me when I tell you. If you join in on this business, you're absolutely not going to want your money back. You have a 30-day money-back guarantee, but I absolutely guarantee you that you're not going to want your money back. $179 one time, $39.95 a month, unlimited training, unlimited support. You're not going to be by yourself. I am going to be, okay, personally on your tail every step of the way. So you guys will have me. And again, we have a ton of other support. We have over 1,000 people that are on our personal team. So you guys should definitely check out this opportunity if it is something that you're interested in. Again, $179 one time, $39.95 a month to be a travel agent only. However, once you become a travel agent, family, let me tell you, your mama, your sister, your brother, your cousin, your friend, Billy Bob down the street, Sally Sue at work, everybody going to want to know, girl, how are you going here? How are you going there? How are you doing this? How are you doing that? So, and you're going to be like, look, I'm a travel agent. I'm a home-based travel agent. I do all of this stuff from my house, on my computer, and on my smartphone. You can work on your smartphone, family. I go everywhere with my smartphone, and I'm making money while I am on my phone, okay? That's all you need. It's Wi-Fi and a smartphone, and you can make, ooh, baby, you can make you some money, okay, as a home-based travel agent, period. That's all you need, okay? So in order to, like I said, because everybody going to want to know what it is that you're doing, and you can actually bring them along with you on this journey, okay? That's $199 one time, $59.95 a month, only $20 more. Only $20 more. I mean, don't, please, okay? If you do not become and a travel agent and a rep, you are absolutely doing yourself a disservice. Is it mandatory? Absolutely not. You can join in on this business solely as a travel agent, as a home-based travel agent, solely booking travel. However, I'm telling you, are doing yourself a disservice because the earning potential that is in both sides of the business is just phenomenal. So like I said, because everybody's going to want to know how you're doing what you're doing, and they're going to want to be able to do it too. And you guys can actually free families by introducing them to this opportunity. So definitely hit me up. As I said, if you are interested in becoming a home-based travel agent for Christmas, a lot of you guys are going out there spending money on things that is not going to bring you any return on your investment. You're going out there and buying this expensive stuff for these kids. It's going to be towed up in 2 days, okay? Family, gift yourself, okay? If your husband, if your boo thing, your sugar daddy, if whoever asks you, baby, what do you want for Christmas? You want a business for Christmas, okay? You want a business. If you want to be a travel agent only, $179 one time. If you want to be able to introduce this opportunity to your friends and your family, $199 one time, $59.95 a month, okay? Like I said, family, do not go into the new year just absolutely full of debt and saying, okay, well, girl, I just pay these credit cards off with my income tax check. Baby, don't do that, okay? Are you a person out there, and there's nothing wrong. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with buying your loved ones Christmas gifts, but I'm just saying we have to think about priorities for a second. Priorities. And not only that, baby, the tax write-offs that you get as home-based travel agents, these trips that you're going to be taking, okay, because you're going to be taking some trips, because once you see the amazingness that comes with you being a travel agent, because you go on Booking or Expedia, you think, okay, I'm getting me a great deal on Expedia or Booking. Commission is built into them booking engines. Okay, so you on Booking.com booking a trip. Guess who getting the commission? Booking, and you still going on this trip anyway. But if you were actually a home-based travel agent working for yourself, you will book that same exact trip through a booking engine exactly like Booking.com for yourself, and guess who's going to get the commission? So you going on the trip. You're going to come back home to a check, okay, for a trip you were going on anyway. You were either going to come back home to a check or you're going to save on this trip that you were going on anyway. Family, it's an absolute win-win situation. There are no contracts. If you decide that you come into this business 30 days, if you decide that this is not the opportunity for me, but I can almost guarantee you that you're not going to do that. If you actually come into the business, you dive into the training, you actually plug into the system, you are not going to want your money back, okay? Now, don't come into the business. I'm not telling you that you're going to come into the business, you're going to make $1 million the very next day. That's not what I'm saying. But if you come into the business, you actually plug into the information and you actually work the business and you actually travel, you see the perks of being a travel agent, you are not going to want a dime of your money back, okay? But you're going to have to put in the work. Family, gift yourself a travel business for Christmas this year, okay? Forget that Michael Kors purse that you're going to have that you can pay $200-$300 for and you ain't got but $3 in it. Do not do that to yourself, sister, okay? Do not do that to yourself, sister, okay? Put yourself in a position to free your family going into 2019. It's absolutely just family. I wish I could tell you guys everything. But once you become a travel agent, trust me, I will tell you everything, okay? Everything. $179 one time, $39.95 a month to be an agent only, $199 one time, $59.95 a month to be able to bring your husband, your brother, your sister, your cousin, your friend, your mom, your sister, your daddy, Sally Sue down the street, Billy Bob, and everybody else with you. Only $20 more, 30-day money back guarantee, family, win-win situation, okay? Now, let's talk about a few side hustles, okay? Side hustles. A lot of y'all out there that are looking for side hustles going into Christmas. We have, 11 days left until Christmas, going into 20. Some of you, like I said, some of y'all are going to be in debt for the 2019. I'm hoping that you guys make some really, really smart decisions for the rest of this fourth quarter going into 2019 and don't go into 2019 in absolute just ridiculous amounts of debt. You guys should definitely be thinking about getting you some side hustles, either work at home side hustles or side hustles that are you're still working from home for yourself, but you got to go outside of the home. And one of those companies that I'm going to tell you guys about today, and then I'm going to go ahead and end this video because it's been 30 minutes, y'all. Now, I don't want to really, I know some of y'all probably going to sit here and spend 30 minutes with me, but I hope that you are here right now. Some of you guys should definitely check out Instacart, okay? If you've never heard of Instacart, Instacart is actually a company that actually pays drivers or people to go to grocery stores and actually buy groceries for people. Some of these people are, let's be honest, some of them are rich, okay? Just ain't got time to go to the store. Some of them rich just don't want to go to the store. And some of them are actually disabled people who can't get to the store and they actually pay people to do it for them. I have a friend who works for Instacart. He's actually the person that had me introducing Instacart to other people. And from my understanding, he said that he brings in anywhere from $250, $300, sometimes $400 a week working for Instacart. Now, it will definitely depend on what location you're in because sometimes the market can be a little bit saturated. But if you live in a populated area, if you live in a popular area that has a lot of people, gotta get another sip of my water, y'all. You can make some really, really good money for Instacart. There are a lot of videos here on YouTube from people who actually work for Instacart who are making a very, very decent living. All you have to have is a vehicle, okay? A vehicle. Even if you don't got a vehicle. Some of y'all know some people with vehicles. Girl, if you're just trying to make you a little bit of money, be like, look, can I use your car for 3-4 hours a night just to go and do some Instacarting, okay? Something, okay? All you will be doing, like I said, is going to grocery stores. I know here personally is Publix. Publix is the store that people shop at here. At least that's the store that my friend shops at is Publix. I think sometimes they have Whole Foods depending on the area that you're in. I don't know. But here is Publix. So what you will do once you sign up for Instacart, they'll actually give you, if you're approved. Now, you do have to be approved. I don't think everyone is approved. I'm not sure. But you just apply for Instacart. If you are approved, they will actually give you a credit card to use for purchasing the groceries for the clients. Now, sometimes he even told me that sometimes you might have a customer who cancels, okay? Who cancels the order after you've purchased it. And guess what? You got you some free groceries, honey. Okay, you got you some free groceries. So it's definitely something to look into. Like I said, all you'll be doing is going to the grocery store, purchasing their groceries, and delivering it to their homes, okay? That's it, and that's all. And most of the locations that you're going to be going to are going to be, rich areas. Let's keep it Trillville, Holyfield, okay? Trillville, Holyfield, most of the areas that you're going to be going to are going to be rich areas. So Instacart, check out Instacart. If you, like I said, if you just have a vehicle, you want to make a little extra money on the side, you want to do this in the evening time, definitely check out Instacart, especially if you're a person who's out of work. Check out Instacart, okay? Check out Instacart and make you some of this money. It's not hard work at all. I mean, half of the time, he said he deliver an order. You wait and get a ping for another order, go and pick up that order, take it to the person. Really, really easy work. All you're doing is grocery shopping. Grocery shopping. Okay, go get you some of this money. Like I said, you guys, interested in being a travel agent, make sure that you email me. Let's get you started today, not tomorrow, okay? I can only imagine where I would be today if I would have got started in my travel business over a year ago when the opportunity was first presented to me. Get started today. Also, think about, like I was telling you guys about the credit cards. Think about actually getting out of debt with some of these credit cards by paying your bills with some of these credit cards, okay? Think about that, okay? Make sure that you're paying the balance in full before the billing cycle is over. Try to pay the payment in two lumps, okay? So if it's $1,000, pay $500 and $500. You're gonna be paying your bills anyway. Put that money aside in your savings account and pay that credit card off before the billing cycle is finished. Also, go and get you one of these side hustles, okay? I'm gonna be talking about these side hustles, different ones in different videos. I don't know what the video is going to be about tomorrow. It might be a work at home related video. It might be a credit video. It might be a video of me coming out here and just telling y'all, hey, how you doing, girl? But I'm going to try to do a video for the rest of the month of December. Hopefully you guys got to the end of this video. If you did not get to the end of this video, matter of fact, I'm going to post this at the beginning of this video here. You better watch this video to the end, okay? You better watch this video to the end because I got a whole lot of nuggets in and around up through these parts for you, okay? Watch it till the end. Bye.